Hey everyone, it's Sam from Hot Yoga Auburn, and I want to show you some of my morning stretches. So, this first one comes from the Pilates class. It's tucking and tilting the pelvis. It's very similar to cat and cow. It's just more gentle. I'm gently pressing my spine against the floor, and then I'm arching. Gently tucking the spine down against the floor, tilting and tucking with the pelvis. Okay. And then another one is just lifting the hips up, just noticing the range of motion, not forcing anything, and then going down, hovering, holding. Keep that tension. Pull the belly and the pelvic floor inward and upward. Side squeeze the glutes like they're hugging your hips. And I'm activating the core muscles, which are going to allow the back muscles to release. This is amazing how my back is releasing doing this very simple exercise. Belly and the pelvic floor pulled inward and upward, side squeezing the glutes like they're hugging your hips. And I'm just listening to my body. When my body's had enough of this one, I'm going to move to the next one. Okay. On the all fours position. So, this is basically the same thing that we did, but then now instead of going neutral spine, I'm rounding. Now, if my back was really bothering me, I wouldn't round like this, but it's feeling better and better every moment. So just listen to your body. It's not about forcing the exercise. It's about really articulating your spine. Okay. Now, another one, just going the hips back and forth. Simple, easy movements. And now the same thing. If I come down on the elbows and I'm just gently moving the hips back and forth, this is opening up so much. It's the hips and the back that are tight. So you just ask yourself, what's tight? And then how are you going to work it? Okay, here's another hip stretch. If your knees are feeling okay, that's the key thing. I'm going to bend this leg out in front of me, and this is called pigeon. And most of the weight's in my hands. And then by just changing the angle, rolling in on the hip, rolling out on the hip, it's just amazing. I have to be more careful with the other knee, so most of the weight's in the hands. And at any point with any of these exercises, if it's not feeling good, I'm just going to stop. And like this side, I've had enough already. Okay. If you have a block, these are absolutely incredible. Okay, so I'm going to start in the bridge position. All right, so I'm going to lift my hips up first. I'm going to place the block underneath, and I'm going to try to cover the L5, the L4, the S1. I'm going to really try to, and then as much as I can, I'm going to rest my weight on the block. And today's a good day. I can rest a lot of weight on the block, and other days I've got more weight pressing into my elbows. I've got more weight pressing into my feet. And I'm just slowly allowing this block to support L4, L5, S1. And this is just perfect for me right now. And then when my body is ready, I'm going to adjust the block. But right now, this is just perfect. And so here's the other point. You find the appropriate stretch and you hold it until it's like, I'm really getting a release right now. So when your body is ready, then you're going to move the block. So for example, I'm going to hike the block up just a little bit and then rest again. And now a little bit of my tailbone is hanging off the beveled edge of the block. And it's like a tiny little back bend in exactly the right place. Oh, this is awesome. This is why I love practicing yoga early in the morning. Just got to be really gentle, really mindful. Now I have most of L5 hanging off the block. And like in between L4 and L5 is on that beveled edge. And it's just getting a nice opening. Now, once it's feeling I've got enough, I'm gonna use my elbow and my heels to push in and carefully pull that block out. And then the windshield wiper legs. Now, when my back is tight, I'm just moving a very small It's like an old car. I'm just cleaning a small part of the windshield. Now on other days I can go further, but today, windshield wiper legs just a little bit. It's all I need. I feel a big difference already. Okay, now, kneeling locust. This is going to really help take the pressure off the sciatic nerve. You want to be in a tabletop position. So first I'm just going to extend right leg and the left leg. Just see how we're doing today. Right leg's kind of cranky. Left leg's feeling good. So eventually I'm getting closer and closer. Okay, I already got full range of motion with my left leg. Right leg isn't there yet. So I'm just going to do a few more of these. And when I feel like I have that, almost there. When I feel like I got that full range of motion with my right leg, beautiful. Now I'm going to try to hold it straight. Just hold it for a moment. Make sure nothing is twisting. I'm trying to prevent the knee and the hip from twisting. Now to take the pressure off the sciatic nerve, I'm just going to lift the leg just a tiny little bit and bring it down. It's an eensy bit. Left leg straight back. Hold it. Extension. Make sure the knee is not rotating externally. Make sure the hip is not rotating. And then I'm just going to lift that leg just a tiny little bit. Boom. Like I noticed it right away. My back feels so much better already. All right, so there's some of the exercises that I do in the morning when my back is bothering me. Here's another really good one. Okay, lying on the belly, legs apart. So now my hands are more under the ribs. And I'm going to keep my legs apart and as straight as I can. And then I'm going to use my arm strength, shoulders back and down. And I'm going to lift up almost to straight arms. Little micro bend. And just let myself hang here. It's a variation of a cobra pose. And another really good one is a variation of child's pose where the legs are apart a little bit. I'm going to bring the arms forward and the hips backward. Yes. And so by now, at this point, I really feel like my back is feeling so much better. I can go on with my day. So every day my routine's a little bit different, depending on how my back is feeling, and it works for me. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to help you. Peace and love from Sam at Hot Yoga Auburn.